There's over 1 million tradesmen. They're the backbone of the country, but they're being let down. Their vans are being broken into, their tools are being nicked, and their livelihoods are being wrecked. And it's all happening in plain sight.
Even in broad daylight, thieves ransack vans, steal thousands of pounds worth of equipment, and speed off with impunity. They use screwdrivers, crowbars, even drills to break in. Some tradies have caught thieves in the act, only to be attacked themselves. Thieves stole nearly £5,000 worth of tools from this man and ran him over when he tried to stop them. The police didn't even come out to his call. Thousands of car boot sales have sprung up across the country, where gangs sell on their stock at rock bottom prices. It's gotten to the point where tradesmen have taken to the streets to demand action.
I've come to meet Shoyab, a tradesman who's had enough, and he's going to show me just how blatant this really is.
On the way to the nearest site, Shoyab told me there was so much demand, the sales had to be held on multiple days a week.
I've visited so many car boot sales, and the thing is, they're cropping up everywhere. We used to have just one car boot sale over, now we've got about 3 going on over here on a weekday, and then the one I'm taking to now is a Saturday and Sunday one, I believe. It's 2 days a week. It's the same faces that are there on Sunday, you'll see them here on Wednesday, selling all tools, and then you'll see them in a different car boot sale. So the supply of tools, when you go and see it, you're going to be shocked. Where do all they come from? Tradespeople don't sell their tools. In 6 years, I've probably replaced 1 drill. I've got no reason to sell more tools. We know it's stolen. We strongly believe they are stolen tools. You can't have that same person selling tools in every car boot sale 7 days a week with an endless supply. So my question is...
Because where else would they get these tools from? This kind of scale? No one's selling tools like that, are they? Like X stock from stores or something, or like...
As we approached the site, Shoyab pointed out a sign at the entrance, warning sellers that the police might ask for proof of purchase for power tools.
This sign
maybe has to provide proof of purchase from
this sign wasn't there before. Inside they've got boards saying that police visit the site just to fool people. It's shocking. So you'll see when you get in there. Hopefully we're going to see some power tool people. They're usually on the left hand side and right at the far back. Just notice the way they cover the number plates up.
On entering, we were warned to hide our camera. Things had gone nasty in the past when sellers suspected people were filming. Hundreds, if not thousands, had come on the hunt for a bargain. Stalls were packed with cheap goods, cosmetics, food, alcohol, tools, vapes, brand new things, yet way cheaper than they could ever have been bought in the shops. At these car boot sales, each stall can hold up to £50,000 worth of equipment.
In this section over here, you're looking at about £20,000. So that's retails at about 20,000, the whole lot sitting on the floor.
Then we stumbled upon the power tools on one side of the site, well away from the road. Stall after stall, rock bottom prices, 10 times cheaper than retail.
How much are these? 160.
There didn't seem to be much of a deterrent for such blatant criminality.
All right, cheers, thanks mate. So he's selling for 160, probably could have got it for less. They retail at 1,100 quid or more.
Tens of thousands of pounds of power tools were littered over the ground.
He was asking for like 150 quid for it.
£1,100.
Yeah, yeah.
£1,000 off.
Yeah.
Now, tell me something, who's going to stop stealing when it's selling like that?
Yeah, yeah.
They won't stop.
There was no attempt to hide anything. Crossbows were openly on sale. Despite numerous complaints to the police, there was no sign of any officers either. Shoyab has been a victim himself of tool theft. He's spent thousands securing his own van.
I'll put other equipment in there that I need for my work, for gas. Again, if they steal my manometer, I can't do a gas test. That again, £200.
Yeah, yeah.
So the whole value of that bag, just one bag that they just stole from my van, to replace that, I pump that to work, and second, probably won't be able to buy it again.
Yeah. Well, we've just seen thousands of.
You've just seen thousands, but they take seconds to take it away from you. Your whole livelihood gone in one bag.
Yeah.
And without them, how are you supposed to go to work? Which is why I say the car boot sales.
Yeah.
That charger there, it can just grab that. 2 batteries on there and a charger, that's £500.
Right.
Gone.
Yeah.
Even a small bag's worth of tools could set him back £3,000. And if stolen, a tradesman might not be able to afford to replace them. How would they then be able to earn a living? Shoaib was keen not to be seen by the sellers. He had had his own run-in in the past with them.
Well, I went to the car boot sale last time because I was trying to take some footage for the petition and trying to raise awareness about stolen tools. And one of the guys that was still there today as well, last time he ran up to me and he said, I saw you recording, delete the footage off your phone or I'll smash your face in right now. He got my phone out, he deleted it.
There are hundreds of sites just like this car boot sale across the country, going unchecked. Shoaib says the only way to counter tool theft is to shut them down, for the police to raid them, and to make it an offence to attempt to break into a tradesman's van.
They know police is not going to turn up. They know that they're not going to get a fine. They're only probably going to get a little fine. So for them, it's nothing. If they are paying £10 to be here, I don't understand.
And for you, as a hard-working man who gets up every morning, running your own business, well, what does this make you feel like? Because to me, this is a total joke, isn't it? You've got crime in plain sight. These people are not paying tax.
Yeah.
They're selling stuff, some which is very dangerous, like knives, or they're selling to kids alcohol and vapes and tobacco.
Yeah.
And they think that they can get away with it, that absolutely nothing is going to happen.
I know it makes us feel horrible. Honestly, I think it is an insult to the tradespeople, especially when they break into our vans and they get a platform like that to sell it out. And after so many complaints, they still don't do anything about it. With hundreds of tradespeople have complained about car boot sales. We've got tradespeople that have actually been to the car boot sale. They've found their tools at the car boot sale, phoned the police, and the police couldn't do anything because they've scratched off the serial number. They couldn't get it back. They recognise the tool with the names on it. And this is the problem. We just don't have a system. We don't have anything in place to stop this from doing it. I personally think places like this should face a fine and literally should be shut down.
Places where there is blatant criminality on show. Crossbows, machetes, knives, tobacco, vapes, and thousands of tools, all being sold in plain sight. Everyone there thinks they could just get away with it. Frankly, it's a total disgrace. Millions of tradies are being let down. These people deserve better. We need to make sure that places are being raided, that the police are taking action, that councils are stepping up. It's not right, and we've got to ensure that we look after hard-working people like Shoaib better than we are today.